loves, how's it going? Hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a heartbreaking video. Today is about social media and how social media is infecting people in the real world when it comes to some of these games and some of this troll stuff. Okay, so if y'all haven't heard the story, 19-year-old named Cherie Alexander died Friday, April 12th after being involved in a fight the day before. According to her mother, she wasn't the target of the fight. She was just an innocent bystander supporting her sister who got into an altercation with another girl. Alexander's sister was beefing with a group of girls over comments left on a new Facebook game called Profoundly. Profoundly basically allows people to ask questions and leave comments from others anonymously. The girl who received the anonymous comment blamed Alexander's sister for being involved with her baby's father. The backstory from this is all over Facebook, and even the sister came out to show detail. She showed text messages. She basically even did a live video telling everything. Now, it's a lot of components that go into this story, so pause, read, do whatever you have to do. This stuff is still up and available, and it's been in the news down there. So basically, a question was asked to this young lady, Alexis, and the question was, why is your baby daddy so in love with my friend? From the conversations that I read, I'm assuming that Alexis believed that it was Alexander's sister who left that message. Previously in March, it was an incident where the baby mother, who is Alexis, came up to her job. Alexander's sister had a conversation with the baby daddy about it, but he didn't seem too concerned. He just was like, that's lame, let it go. This is the group message between Cherie Alexander, her sister, I believe that's another friend, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. They were just laughing because they were basically saying that it wasn't them, but they seen a thread on Alexis' page, and the thread basically, assumed that it was them. And Shatia, who is Cherie's sister, actually left a comment on the page too. And I'm assuming this is how they linked up to fight from the message trail and how it ended. It basically ended with, you gonna link up or not. So Shatia said that she put this off because she really wanted people to stop assuming. She said, here's the messages I sent her baby daddy showing she came to my job and called my job. Here are comments of her and her friends saying they would jump me. Here's a game question that took my sister. Here's a message between me and my friend saying we didn't even send her the message. Not only did she say that that was proof that they picked with her before they fought, she even showed a live of her saying that she didn't even want to fight her. She literally didn't want to fight over the dude, but she was tired of being picked on and didn't want to get jumped out by herself.
Know me, like, I never been a scary. Everybody knows that about me, so quit capping with me. I just been on some whole other type of time. Like, I've been letting you do y'all. Like, y'all hate me, y'all can hate me, but I'm not finna keep going back and forth with no. Like, if it's a problem, approach me at the right time, because I got to lose. So approach me at the right time. Like, don't be going around saying like, oh, Shatai is scary. I'm not scared of them. And must know that I will get down, and y'all know me. But I ain't been on that type of time lately, so stop acting like y'all forgot or something. Like, I really have not been on that type of time, because I'm not taking steps backwards for no. Like, I got shit to do for real. So don't be on here capping with me. I'm not gonna do too much with nobody over no, especially. I have shit to do. Like, y'all need to be following my footsteps. That's what y'all need to be doing. Talking all this shit on Facebook, like, that's not.
So that live is still available on her page, and that was way before the incident. This happened the day after the incident. This is a post she made. I'm not doing this. Y'all came to my job harassing me, trying to fight me over a boy. Y'all made posts telling me to link y'all. Y'all called me scary because I didn't want to fight no one over a boy. Y'all kept picking with me. I party a lot, so in my mind, I'm thinking I might as well fight her now instead of getting caught at the club all cute and drunk lacking. The girl I fought got beat up 3 times, fair fight, and we walked away. I guess y'all couldn't take that. My sister was an innocent bystander. She was there for her sister just in case the fight wasn't fair. Y'all stabbed my sister for no reason. No reason at all. Don't go playing victim now that she is gone. RIP to my best friend. I'm sorry. I'm going to delete my Facebook now because I'm not doing this. I was coming on here for comfort, but these extra posts are too much for me. Everyone that was there knew their friend had a knife is wrong. So as far as her sister, who was an innocent bystander, her mother told the news that she had just got her nails, hair, and toes done. She wasn't fighting. She doesn't have a scratch on her from the fight. According to the police, officers were called to the park located at 3400 Northwestern Avenue on a report of a large fight. Additional calls were received indicating numerous fights happened simultaneously, spilling into streets and into yards. While responding officers stopped a vehicle leaving the area, and inside was Alexander, who was stabbed. She was taken to a hospital bleeding profusely from a stab wound to the neck. Alexander was on life support until being pronounced dead. Everyone talked about how generous she was, how smart she was, and how much she cared about people. After she graduated, you know, she was working at the mall and she had dreams to become a hairdresser. Alexander leaves behind a 3-year-old daughter who now has lost both of her parents. In December of 2016, her child's father was gunned down, and he lost his life. So, you know, this story is very, very sad, and you could tell that she was really loved, and just keeping her family in my prayers. You know, this story is just a lot. So, of course, they always say it's 3 sides to a story. They do have video going around on Facebook of the fight. I'm not including that in the video at all. I do know on Facebook, Alexis, I did not put her last name because she is not a suspect in this situation. She did say that on April 15th, allegedly, she was going to go on live to share her side of the story. She claims to be innocent with this situation. According to the news down in that area, a 29-year-old woman has turned herself in to the police in connection to the fatal stabbing after a brief period with the detectives on charges of first-degree murder and aggravated battery. She faced the charge of aggravated battery for the young boy who was treated for non-life-threatening injuries after the fight Thursday afternoon. Johnson has been indicted early Tuesday by a grand jury on those 2 counts, and a bond of $1.5 million have been set. The prosecutor stated that neither one of them had anything to do with the fight as far as Johnson and Alexander. He still is not clear on what caused Johnson to allegedly strike out at the teen and Alexander with the knife. So Johnson appeared before a judge to allow her to talk to a public defender in hopes of having her bond reduced. The judge opted to keep it the same. She is now facing up to 60 years if she is convicted. I don't mean no harm, but this is the main reason why I haven't been active on Facebook for years. I think some other things should be taking place as far as this game. This game needs to be removed from the internet. Like, I don't think anybody should ask you anything anonymously. I'm so tired of the trolls. I'm tired of all of this. Like, this honestly took away people from a lot of different families. I've been on both sides in this situation. It's hard for me to see stuff like this. It's hard for me to read stuff like this because when I was younger, and you guys know my history, y'all should know my backstory for those who used to watch me, you know, back in my vlogging days or my story time days. But I got in trouble before, and I didn't know who I was. I was a follower. I was just doing dumb stuff when I was younger, and I would get into these situations. I got in trouble for fighting, and it's not cool. It's not cute, and it's not okay. It's really not okay. So in situations like this, I know people probably judge, but I don't judge it. I can't judge it because I will be wrong, because it happens. You have a 19-year-old girl that just got hurt. When I was 19, I didn't know who I was, and all she was doing was supporting her family. You know, it took me a long time to learn that, you know, I don't care if it's my brother, I don't care if it's my sister, I don't care if it's my cousin, I don't care who it is. You know, you have to protect you. You have to protect your energy. You got to protect your happiness. You got to protect your environment, because, you know, this young lady just left behind a 3-year-old. And it wasn't her fault. You know, this is what we consider as loyalty. You know, it wasn't her sister's fault either. I don't put the blame on anybody, but you know, her sister didn't want to fight. The young lady that's getting charged today, she had nothing to do with the fight. She was just a friend. So I hope this is a life lesson for people that are out here listening to this story. You know, I know people are young, people that follow me, the ages of 18, you know, to 24, what they consider young, to college, whatever. You know, discover who you are, figure out who you are, learn more about yourself. You're going to make mistakes, but you got to make sure those mistakes won't leave you losing your life. And losing your life is not just death. You know, you could be behind bars. That can take your life away. Losing your privilege, losing your independence, or losing your ability to make your own choices. Do what you want to do. Although I love, you know, my friends, my family, I love people around me, I had to learn a long time ago not to engage and not to do anything that would be detrimental to me or put my family, my friends, or anybody in a position where it will hurt them, you know? So let me know what you guys feel about the story. Tell me down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. All prayers goes to the families out there. Thanks so much. Goodbye.